So some breaking news, Jesse. A new coaching hire straight from, former head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, Mr. Anthony Lynn, is coming on as an assistant coach, supposedly part of the offensive team, whatever that may be. Overall, what did you think about this hire, and why do you think Kyle Shanahan brings somebody like this into the fray, so soon into the offseason?
Yeah, I'm not mad at it just because I know that Kyle's going to be calling plays anyways. But the way that I see it, I might have a different perspective about Lynn because my co-host and very good friend is a Lions fan, and Anthony Lynn was just most recently with the Lions. And so he thought that Lynn didn't do the best of jobs. So for me, like maybe I've got that perception of him, but I don't think it's that big of a deal again because Shanahan's kind of the buffer anyways. But Lynn's clearly here because McDaniel's gone. Like that's the answer to the question. McDaniel is going to be the new head coach of the Miami Dolphins. And if he's not, I'd be shocked because this would be a really weird hire otherwise. And it also kind of gives us a view into why they were trying to not bring back Embry as the assistant head coach because Lynn was going to be the guy. So, interesting hire, kind of came out of left field, but I'm not mad at it. You got to fill your coaching staff. He definitely knows how to run a running game and be dynamic there. And that's what they're going to be missing most if McDaniel is, in fact, going to the Miami Dolphins. So I think it makes a lot of sense. Definitely like it. And, it's always good to add a perceived good mind in the NFL to any coaching staff.
Yeah, and I think first of all, this is just amazing. Paul Perryman, so real lumberjack Sunil. But when I put the hoodie on, my God, we look
He's wearing his pajamas.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just tried to make it comfortable. It's a little chilly.
Yeah, did you wear this on Christmas Eve, Sunil? What's going on? Do you have a legit fire going, like one you built and cut the logs for yourself?
I wanted to wear some red because we are repping 49ers, and I was a little bit chilly. And then it actually worked out well because I was on Ryan's show earlier, and he was wearing the lumberjack hat, and it had the same design on the side of his hat, so it was kind of matching, cute. And I didn't want to change. But yeah, with Anthony Lynn, like I think it's we're gonna talk about Shanahan, but something that you always touched on Shanahan was his rigidness, and I think this bringing in an outside voice, because over the last 5 years, all the coaches have pretty much been the same, right? People have left, and they just kind of hired people from under that were already in the team, elevated them, right? This is the first coming from outside, bringing somebody in. The things I do remember about Anthony Lynn is definitely he's a leader. He's a man, like, everybody talked about his character. Everybody talked about the respect players had for him and things of that nature. So it's nice to see, especially when you have DeMeco Ryans coming back on one side. Anthony Lynn kind of reminds me a little bit of elder statesman DeMeco. DeMeco got that young energy and, all up in your face. And Anthony Lynn is a players minded coach as well, which I think bodes well for the culture that's with the 49ers. But this is going to be interesting because, look, let's be honest, Jesse, the offense got pretty stagnant in the playoffs. So to have another offensive mind in there, especially somebody who has had elite running games underneath him, right? Whether it be with the Lions, maybe he didn't do all that well with the passing game with Detroit, but that running game was pretty nasty, and the running game in with the Chargers is always pretty nasty as well. So I think it bodes well. I think it's kind of like good to see that Shanahan is willing to bring somebody in that might challenge him a little bit, coming from a head coach and, being a head coach and also, being an offensive mind. And I think it bodes well for Anthony Lynn because one of the weaknesses for him was when he was play calling. And so to be able to just manage an offense without actually having play calling duties might elevate him, and we might get the best out of Anthony Lynn as well. So I'm all for it. I like it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not mad at it. I think I bring a different perspective being that he did come from the Lions and I've got that inside track on everything that is
Right.
Detroit Lions. So but yeah, he definitely did dial up the run game over there. There's no doubt about that. They were able to run the ball. That much was clear. We saw
Mhm.
that in full effect week 1. So yeah, I don't mind it. And again, I I was talking to some Miami Dolphin fans. They were asking about McDaniel, and I'm like, you guys seem really excited for this guy. I don't want to bring you down, but to me, like, I don't know what he brings to the 49ers. Like, what is his day to day? What does he do? He doesn't call plays. He doesn't seem to be the quality control guy from a sense that he's the one that's calling the timeouts or telling you when to challenge. Like, I don't know what he brings. It doesn't mean he's not going to be good, but I wouldn't be as excited about him as what Niner fans are. So, I mean, excuse
Right.
me, Dolphin fans are.
Um, yeah, I mean, look, it's always that mentality when it comes to coordinators. Is it the coordinator? Is it the coach? So I wanted a swan song. Snell bringing that happy vibes. I need a drink now. Look, this is the first Friday we've had in a long time without 49er football on Sunday or Monday, right? So
Good,
we
good.
gotta we gotta make it exciting because look, every single Friday till the season starts is gonna be like this Friday. So I'm glad you guys are tapped in with us. We're gonna have a good time. But yeah, overall, I think Anthony Lynn is a great hire, not only because of that running game, but look, he did for at least a year coach a guy by the name of Justin Herbert. And that guy is a really good quarterback with a lot of the same type of tools as another quarterback that he's going to be coaching with the 49ers, which is Trey Lance. So I think that's going to be good because obviously that rookie
Good
season
point.
that Herbert had under Lynn was, really good. We thought he was going to be, rookie of the year. So if he could bring out the best in Trey the same way, I think that bodes well overall.
Absolutely.